coverage you can count on. This is WNEM TV5 News.
The U.S. Senate has passed the Inflation Reduction Act. The vote was 50-50, with Vice President Kamala Harris casting the tie-breaking vote. Thanks for joining us for TV5 News at 5. I'm Meg McLeod.
And I'm David Custer. TV5's James Felton reports on what Michigan's two senators say it will do for Michiganders.
So it's a big deal for Michigan.
Senator Debbie Stabenow talking about the Inflation Reduction Act. The U.S. Senate passed the measure on Sunday after Vice President Kamala Harris cast the tie-breaking vote. The legislation must still be approved by the U.S. House and signed by President Joe Biden before it can become law. Stabenow told us one highlight of the bill is a cap on the cost of insulin for some Americans starting in January.
If you receive your health care through Medicare, your insulin medicine will be capped, your cost, at $35 a month.
Stabenow says the bill will do a lot to help agriculture across Michigan.
It's the largest investment ever in supporting our farmers and our foresters to aggressively deal with carbon pollution.
Stabenow tells us the bill is estimated to reduce greenhouse gas emissions by 40% over the next 8 years, while at the same time creating 9 million jobs.
We're doing the right thing by the environment, and we're also doing the right thing when it comes to creating good paying jobs in Michigan as well as across the country.
Senator Gary Peters says the bill will reduce the federal deficit by $300 billion. Peters tells us the legislation will be funded by American companies that need to pay their fair share of taxes.
This bill is also completely paid for. This is paid for by making sure that the largest, most profitable companies in America can no longer get away without paying any tax.
Peters says companies making at least $1 billion per year in profit will be taxed at a minimum of 15%, all in an effort to reduce costs to Americans, Peters says. Peters tells us Sunday's action, coupled with the recent passing of the PACT Act and the CHIPS and Science Act, has done a lot to move the Biden agenda forward.
These last few days have meant a great deal for the state of Michigan, and we're happy to report on what that means for everyday folks.
James Felton, WNEM TV5.